Travels to the year 1999 with Space Commander Cosmo Ranger and Cadet Nancy, members of the
Blast Off Patrol!
In the continuation of our adventure, a heartbroken Ranger returns to his rocket ship on Venus after Nancy has been killed by the ravenous pit creature.
Sir, I was wondering when you'd make it back.
Nancy, you're alive. But how?
Oh, Xantabia's sister wasn't all that bad.
What happened?
We talked mostly. She complained that there weren't any good men left to date. Then I held her for a while and she had a good cry. And then I came here.
But Xantabia said no man could resist her sister. You didn't feel differently around her?
No more than any other girl, I guess.
Anyway, I'm glad you're safe.
Thanks, sir. You know, all this excitement has made me eager for one of our wrestling sessions. Should I get the mat out?
Perhaps later. Right now, let's blast off this rock and warn Earth about Xantabia's plans.
The captain's calling on the space phone.
Ranger, I have terrible news. Pluto is inexplicably broken out of its orbit and is on a collision course for Earth.
I think I can explain. Nancy, patch me through to the Prime Minister of Pluto.
Commander, do you have any idea why this is happening?
Yes. Queen Xantabia of Venus has a weapon that controls magnetism. She's using it on your planet.
But why does she want to kill everyone on Pluto? We're a peace-loving people.
It's because you're considering joining the Interplanetary Alliance. I hope this won't affect your decision. Ranger out. Nancy, let's head back to Earth to talk to the professor at his laboratory.
Good news, gentlemen. I have used Dr. Lambert's blueprints to construct a device that should push Pluto back into its orbit.
Good news indeed, Professor.
Alas, the device must be fueled by techarium in order to work. And there are only two sources of it in the entire solar system. Venus and Mars.
Well, I've had my differences with Queen Xantabia before, but considering this is an emergency, surely she'll be willing to give us the techarium.
But sir, she's the one causing Pluto to crash into us.
Oh, right. In that case, I'll see if I can get the techarium from Prince Markata.
We're within 20 parsecs of Markata's rocket ship.
Hail him. Well, Markata, it's certainly interesting to face off with you for the purpose of peaceful negotiation rather than battle.
I thought we were doing battle.
No, that was just a little ruse to get you here. I have a proposition for you instead. Your planet has a plentiful supply of techarium. I'd like you to give me some.
And what would I get in return?
Perhaps I didn't give enough thought to my proposal.
In exchange for the techarium, you shall give me the Earth.
No.
Half of the Earth.
No.
California.
No.
Then we are at an impasse.
How about this? In exchange for the techarium, we'll give you the 11th moon of Jupiter.
Yes, this would be acceptable. I will arrange to have the techarium transported to your ship.
Excellent. Ranger out.
But Commander, we don't own the moons of Jupiter. The Jovians do. Won't they be upset that we gave away their 11th moon?
It was a trick, Cadet. What Markata didn't realize is that Jupiter only has 10 moons.
Actually, sir, Jupiter has 16 moons.
Oh. Well, they'll work it out. The important thing is that we're getting the techarium.
We're approaching Pluto, Commander.
Activate the device.
Sir, nothing's happening. And now someone's hailing us from Venus.
Hello, Ranger and Nancy.
It's that traitor, Dr. Lambert.
I've been monitoring your attempts to activate my invention. Before the device will work, you must input a special code using the keypad. A code only I know.
Tell me the code, Lambert.
Certainly. It's 7217.
Wow, I didn't think that would work.
Queen Xantabia would have me executed if she knew I was helping you. But you see, I'm far more interested in the moral quandary you now face.
What do you mean?
The device will push Pluto back into its orbit, but it will do so at such an incredible speed everyone living on Pluto will be killed. Quite a moral dilemma, isn't it?
Nancy, input the code into the device.
Done, sir.
Fire!
It's working! Pluto is being pushed back! Sir, the Prime Minister of Pluto is hailing us.
I'm too busy to talk to him now. I'll call him tomorrow.
Pluto is now beyond Saturn. Beyond Neptune? Sir, they've stopped hailing us.
Good.
That did it! Pluto is now back in its normal orbit.
Back upon with... Oh. Well, I see you've made your choice. And now your conscience must bear the burden of the hundreds of thousands of lives lost. I've won a psychological victory on this day, gentlemen. Sleep well.
Who was that, Nancy?
I forget, sir.
Well, I guess this is the end of another successful mission. With this device and the supply of techarium, we'll be able to stop Xantabia and Lambert from doing anything like this in the future.
Yeah, we sure took care of them. In fact, I guess you could say we took care of them.
Hold still, Nancy.
2 Minute Danger Theater is written and produced by M.J. Butler. Starring George Barker Barrett III, Curtis Eames, Ryan Thomas Johnson, and me. I'm calling from inside the house.